We're gonna be changing the brakes on this 2019 BMW X3. Doing the front and the rear brake pads. I got this side already broke down, but I'll show y'all how I did the other side. It's pretty simple. Put, hope y'all can hear me, got my heater going. I'm gonna put some grease on these pads, kind of help cut down on any squeaking or anything like that. They got a light on the dashboard saying the brakes need to be changed. The front seemed to be fine, so it's probably the back, but the customer said go ahead and put both front and rear on. But these BMWs, they got a sensor on them. I'm going to show you the sensor. And when that sensor make contact with like the rotor, it trips the light. So this sensor, the front one appears to be fine. So it's got to be the rear that's been tripped. I'm going to show you the sensor here. They sell these sensors at the parts store, so I went ahead and ordered the front and the rear sensors for it. They won't be here till tomorrow. So it's like $25 for the sensor. But it's pretty straightforward. Alright, so to get that brake pad in there, see this clip, it's got to be somewhat compressed down for this to slide in the groove. This piece here is going to slide in the groove, but you can't get it in the groove until you compress that spring. And that, once you compress it, you can slide it in the groove, and that spring just holds everything tight. It's one on each side. You got to open the piston back up. I got this tube here. And if you ratchet it, it presses back on the piston. Caliper back there. brake pads, it does say inner and outer. The inner pad goes to the inside, the one that says outer goes to the outside. So keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it on this. I'm gonna show you the other side. Special lock with locking wheels there. They are 17. I like to turn the wheel so I got a little bit better access. It's a 13 millimeter on the caliper bolts. I use my pull handle to break them over. Sometimes you gotta hold back up on these caliper pins, but they spin. Get them two caliper bolts out. Caliper slides off like so. This side doesn't have a brake pad sensor, so it's just going to be one per side. One sensor on the front driver, and more than likely it's one sensor on the rear driver. Old pads off. Like I say, keep in mind, it say outer, and that one say inner. I don't know if y'all can see that. pad, go to the inside. Bit of a booger getting that little spring compressor slide in the groove. But with a little persistence, it will go. That one went a lot better. That's pretty much it. Bolt your wheel back on before you take off. Make sure you pump the brakes up till they feel nice and firm. After that, go for your test drive. Alright, rear brake pads. Should be pretty similar to the front. Better get my ratchet for this one. Don't got much room. So this the side here with the wear sensor. I'll give you a close up. See that spot on that shiny spot? That's where the wear sensor been rubbing the rotor. So that sensor essentially sits in that groove, and once the brake pads wear down enough, this sensor starts rubbing on the rotor, essentially grounding it, tripping the light on the dash, letting you know the time to get your brakes changed. So this caliper here, it's not going to be as simple as just using my little tool, ratcheting it and pushing it back. This type of caliper here, it's got to be twisted back. I got another special tool we'll use for it. And this sensor here, I got it ordered. It'll be, go to pick it up in the morning. So if you just follow that wire back that you took off the caliper, just trace it back, you'll see it comes to a little black box on the here. It's got 2 locking tabs on it. Essentially unlock this box, open it up, and there your connection will be right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me check. You may not be able to see it though. So I just you follow this wire back, and it pretty much loops around and comes into this black box. Got 2 little locking tabs here and here. Just unlock the box. The wire that you trace back, it'll be sitting in there. Then you just unhook it. I'm gonna have to use 2 hands. There we go. Anyway, this will be the sensor that I pick up tomorrow. Alright, let me get my other tool together to push that caliper. Alright, so this is the piece here that you gotta rotate clockwise to get the piston pushed back into the caliper. This particular BMW is made different than what I'm used to. See, it got 3 grooves for the tool to lock in. This my little tool here. Been had it for years. Worked on a lot of GM vehicles with it. It's got a bunch of different designs for the different pistons, but it does not have one for this BMW with the 3. See, this one here got 4. In some spots it even got 2. I was able to kind of get it started with this turning, but I ended up using some needle nose pliers, pretty much get them opened up. Let's see, you see that, kind of get it in the groove, then you can twist it like that. It's better with 2 hands. Anyway, I got it all the way back. That's just a way to do it if you get in a bind. I'm gonna have to do some searching tomorrow and see if they make, see if I can find a tool that's more adequate for that BMW with them 3 slots. So, all right, I'm gonna get this thing back together. And that's that. And just replicate the same thing for the other side. And the other side shouldn't have a sensor, just this side. I'm gonna leave this side apart like this so I can put my sensor on in the morning. I am gonna go ahead and do the other side, get it done out the way. Go pick up my sensors, install it over here, put it back together.